Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, January 7th, 2020. Hope you had a good trading day. Clean day across the board. Made some money in futures, made some money in Forex, made some money in stocks. Wasn't a ton, but it was fine. It's a good way to start the year at the first official real day, now that we're out of the holiday slump. Markets gapped down and headed up, and wasn't quite the rock and roll we were hoping for. Most of the day was spread around even again, but let's take a look at the major stuff, talk about the economic data coming out, and then go from there. So here's the ES front month futures contract. So the daily chart of the broad market and futures form. Not much new to say there. Again, it's at 32.55 level on the monthly chart. I'll put that up here real quick. That is that risk line. But even just this general area, this is what we're trying to keep an eye on. And remember, where you close the month, not just getting above it by the day, is what matters. So we have all of January left before that risk line would really be violated or not. Crude oil down 77 cents to 62.50. Gold down $8.20 after being much higher the session before. S&P ended up gaining 11. Most of that, a little bit of that was late in the day at the last few minutes. Nasdaq 100 up 54.62. The SOX loses. Interesting, 19.3. Look how gappy the SOX is these days. Biotech's up 28.13. They started out negative on the day. Russell 2000 up just 2. It's had a slow start to the year so far. The VIX down 17 cents after getting up over 16 again. The trend closes at 0.97. That keeps that 10-day right around 1, which it's been glued to now for a while. NASDAQ volume 2.8 billion shares. It's good volume. Advanced decline ratio was positive 194, so a few more stocks up than down. Positive 206 on the New York. Google gains $36.29, pretty much carried the market on its own. Apple up $2.37. Netflix up $9.93. Got a breakout potentially here in Netflix. Amazon up $27.91. So a big win. Again, it's the FANG stocks. What are you going to say? It's the FANG stocks. Tesla up $8.53. And guess what? There's a 13 sell signal now in place on Tesla. So for all the people who've been shorting the stock, I was hearing about back at 200, everyone wanted to short the stock. Now it's at 450. I'd tell you that it's a more likely area to short the stock. Facebook up $3.93. There's also a 13 sell signal there on the daily. Goldman Sachs up $2.37, playing with the risk line again from its 13 sell signal. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, back down 79 cents. The Dow was basically flat. In terms of intraday action, so here it was. Remember, gap down, by about an hour, just over an hour in, we'd almost filled the gap here. We had filled the gap on the NASDAQ. And then most of the rest of the day is pretty flat, and then you get this little run in the last 20 minutes that is basically, the gain for the day. There's 8 of the 11 points on the S&P right there at the close. So it is what it is. In terms of economic data coming out on Tuesday, trade balance an hour before the bell. Factory orders and ISM non-manufacturing PMI 30 minutes into the market. So there is some big data there. We shall see what we get. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading